It's crazy that there's a fish big enough to eat a 2-pound carp swimming basically right under the boat right now. Okay, here it is. Are you gonna see him? Come on up, buddy. What are we working with? The drag's pretty tight. There he goes. They're so strong. River Rats, the plan's to go until I find what I believe is the ultimate catfishing honey hole. The places where they're practically jumping in the boat before you even come up to a stop. And we got some storms coming, and I didn't account for that. Yeah, when I left the house, there was exactly a 6% chance of rain, and then the weatherman changed his mind. Or Mother Nature. I guess I can't blame the weatherman. He's just doing his best. We got a bridge up here, so I'm nowhere near where I put in at. My plan was to go a lot further than that, but we'll stop under this bridge and kind of evaluate and see what's about to happen. Right, boys? I left my rain jacket in the truck. It's funny how often things like this happen when you forget your rain jacket. We'll batten the hatches down a little bit though. I guess if it gets nasty, or it looks like it's going to get nasty, we can always leave. That is always an option. Sometimes it's hard to leave though. At least for me. To the bridge, boys. To the bridge. About to the bridge. Conveniently quick, but it's don't look too bad, so I kind of want to look at it. Hopefully we get good reception here so I can keep an eye on the radar. Our rain delay was pretty sunny, which doesn't hurt my feelings too bad. Better safe than sorry, you know. No fish were caught during the rain delay either. We're not out of the woods per se, but because there's pop-up storms all over the place from what I can see. I think we're gonna keep heading upriver. I've been looking and looking and looking. I found some stuff that looks good. I haven't seen anything that looks absolutely amazing yet. Kind of like this. It's not on a bend, but it's got some good flow, good amount of trees, and some depth. That's another one of them. I think I like it. I don't love it, or at least don't have confidence in it. These types of spots might be really good. I just haven't tried them yet. Well, this is a spot that I wanted to check out, and so far it looks kind of blah. It's not that deep. There's not that much timber. I mean, there's a tree there. Skip doesn't seem to like it either. He's pretty whiny. There's some, I mean, you can see the stick poking up. There's a couple trees in there. Just shallow. It's not that shallow, but it's not that deep. We might fish it. It looks good, not great. We got to go that way anyway to get back to the boat ramp eventually, so I'll run up probably another mile or two and see what else there is to see. And I think I like this better than anything else, so we gotta fish it, but I love Google Earth. You can find a lot of stuff on Google Earth, but you gotta go look at it in person to really see how good it is. And then you gotta fish it to truly, truly see how good it is. Duh, right? All right, boys, pee break for all of us. Hopefully it's not too squishy. It's pretty squishy. Not too bad. Cool. This would be a good camping sandbar in the winter. Oh. That's squishy enough. Yeah, right now this is my boat. It's like 18 to 22 foot through there. There's pretty decent current flowing through some timber, not a ton. Like that tree is literally just a trunk standing straight up. There's nothing, not much under it, but there's a bunch of timber on the bank, but that doesn't do the catfish no good. But there's 3 or 4 scattered trees down there, so I'm sure there's fish here. It's probably going to be good, but good is the enemy of great. And I'm going to keep looking for just a little bit. But I'll scoop the loop one more time and figure out where I'm going to set up this evening, unless I find something better. Boys, come on. Come on. Good job. Good boys. Good listens. All right, lid. Nope, stay. You're supposed to be the good one. Set a good example. I almost stayed upriver, but we ended up back down here. And then Avon came back down here and looked at it a little bit more. I feel better about it. I don't know if it's the right decision. The fish will let me know, but I feel better about it. The boat's swaying a little bit. It's distracting. Definitely need to get the thermocell going. And if anybody doesn't know what a thermocell is, it's a mosquito repellent, basically. That smells like poop. Wouldn't surprise me if there's something living in that brush pile over there. Hopefully any visitors we have tonight are nice and friendly. She's lit. Yeah, this is my favorite bug repellent because it doesn't have DEET in it. DEET is the #1 repellent of fish. And I don't know how these work. I've just been using them a long time and they work. And DEET's pretty nasty stuff. I don't know if this is. I haven't looked into it. I probably should. I just know that it does a good job at repelling mosquitoes. And you don't have to mess with bug spray. And you don't have to worry about bug spray messing up your fishing. There are times where they laugh at this. The mosquitoes are so bad though. And then they slurp bug spray right off your clothes and bite you anyway. We'll get that going. And get some baits in the water. I'm going to start with the big one because we already lost one big bait. So I'd like to get that oxygen sucker out of the bait tank. So he's less likely to kill any of the other ones. There's an absolutely gargantuan gar swimming around, so our carp will probably get ate by him, but it'd be cool if a flathead gets to him first. Might actually wait to put him out until it gets just a little darker. There's probably multiple giant gar in here. And who knows, maybe tomorrow morning we'll fish for some of them before we hit the road. I got one carp that kicked the bucket, so we got bait. Don't overthink rigging too much in situations like this. I just use a slip sinker rig. It's clay bottom with scattered timber. There's 2 trees 90 feet away. So I'm going to lay up 3 rods short of those trees. Then I'm going to throw one into Never Never Land, and if I don't get it back, I don't get it back. Yeah, just match your hook to the size of the bait and your line and leader to and hook size as well to the size of the fish you're trying to catch. I'm gonna put a little bait on this one, so I got a 5/0. This is just an eagle claw kale hook. I've been digging these lately, but I go through, I experiment with hooks way more than I should. There's lots of good hooks out there. I just find myself, like, if I miss a good bite, I'm like, oh, it's the hook's fault. So then I gotta try to find a better hook. No breeze over here. That front that came through did cool things down just a smidge. Not much, but way better than nothing at all. Alright, let's pick out a winner in here. We got a pile of them, so might end up fishing a little bit tomorrow morning too. Most of them are about that big. I do appreciate how goldfish, they're just tougher than nails. Yeah, there's a lot of gar in here. Hopefully they aren't too much of a problem. Okay, so that's about where them trees are. That is the point of no return, probably. I'm still throwing one past it. We'll figure it out. Yeah, I wish I had bigger goldfish, bigger baits in general, but you get what you get and you don't throw a fit. Or you can, it won't do you any good. All right, see if I find a slightly larger one. That's a slightly larger one. Perfect. You're the one I'm going to send downtown. Downtown-ish. Didn't want to be too hard on them. Hopefully we hear that sound, and like I said, I'm going to wait a little bit on that big bait, because seems like them big ones get the gar's attention quicker than the little ones, so I'm going to wait till things get a little darker, and I think the flatheads are more likely to be moving, and we'll get one of them big carp out too. I'm going to throw the spin pole out with a crawler. See if we can't pick up a drum. Drum would be cool. As long as it's under 3 pounds, I'm using it for bait. If it's over 3 pounds, I still might use it for bait. Is my goldfish getting chewed on? Or is that just him struggling? Well, something swimming right there. That wasn't small. All right, boys. Dinner time for you. What are you sitting on the dinner bag? What's your foot? Get back. Get back. No manners. Okay. We'll just polish her off. We'll have a few hidden treasures laying in the bottom of the boat for you boys. Oh yeah, it'll be a good din. That's it. Lay down. Stay. 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 You guys are impressive. Okay. Before I get this hook off the floor. Alright. Here, kitty, kitty. It's about time to throw the big kid bait out, I think. Alright, buddy. I'll start with the smaller one. He's not small, but he is smaller. One thing I will say, if you ever want to do something silly, like use a 1.5 to 2 pound carp for bait, I prefer to keep him short. So if he swims around and everything, he's less likely to tangle in other lines, less likely to get snagged, as long as it's not snaggy right below you. I trimmed the dorsal fin, not because I think the catfish are worried about it, but because I don't want it to get in the way with this treble. There we go. Nope, we got one going. Did he just drop it? I think he did. Not the liveliest carp in the world. Hopefully he'll bounce back. My aerator was acting funny. The air stone flipped over and apparently doesn't work as well upside down. Alright, about 30 or 40 feet or less, 20 or 30. Hopefully something with whiskers finds him appetizing. Are you for real? We might have one going. Just heard a loud thunk. Yeah, that ain't the carp. I'm just gonna let him bury it. I have no idea how big of a fish is hanging on here. We got another one going. Bet that's a flathead too. What do I do? Neither of them's pulling it down real good. Alright, this one dropped it. I don't know if this one still got it or not. I mean, things are moving, but that could also just be the carp. Oh, pull it out of his mouth. Gar flathead. I'm not sure. Could go either way. Anyway, he did not have the hook. Our bait lost a lot of his zip, you could say. Yeah, I'm not sure, because there was that thud when he got bit. That was flathead-esque, but Gar do that too. I'll throw him back out there for 20 or 30 minutes. If it's a Gar, he'll probably come back. Just wish I had more good baits. I got a plethora of micro goldfish. And that's about it. I could get more carp, but they just take up a lot of room, and I don't have a very big boat. Yep, our carp buddy got picked up again. Same song and dance. I ain't doing that until he starts really running with it. It's crazy that there's a fish big enough to eat a 2-pound carp swimming basically right under the boat right now. Just holding it in his mouth. Man, you'd have to be a really big fish in this river to be on top of the food chain. I wonder how long he'll hold on to it. And we're at 5 minutes of just watching this. So hold on to at least 5 minutes, I guess. I'm waiting for him to get grumpy and take off and bury that hook for me. If it is a gar, and we do hook it, and we get it to the boat, it's literally 9 feet deep right off the back of the boat. So the banks are, it drops right off the bank. So it'd be a pretty horrible place for landing one. Probably should get my lasso ready. Just give me plenty of time. Well, I heard clicker. I moved and he got a little grumpier. Maybe he heard me say lasso. Alright, we got the lasso / dock line. Yeah, like I said, the odds of us going from bite to needing this, pretty minimal, but we got it. Alright, we got a fish. While we also have that thing still eating that carp. We'll see how we navigate this. Hopefully we don't get a tangle. Of course, he's heading right to it. Alright, he took off screaming though. That was exciting. He ain't bad. Oh yeah. Nice one. That's so funny. So I got this blue cat here and this dinosaur chewing on that carp. Blue cat got a little excited. Okay, come here. A little grippy. Oh, you're quite a bit bigger than I thought you were. Pleasant surprise. Gotcha. Oh, sure. Now you want to do it. Okay. Alright, that's a good one. I don't know, probably double digits of some kind. I'll get him back and I'm just going to set the hook on this thing and see what happens. See ya. Okay, here it is. Are you gonna see him? Come on up, buddy. As soon as he gets to the top, he's probably gonna lose his mind. Maybe even before then. What are we working on? The drag's pretty tight. There he goes. They're so strong. Alright, where are you at, buddy? Oh, that's a flathead. Wow. The whole time. Wow. Now I feel terrible. because he's probably gut hooked like crazy. Wow. I missed him once and he came back, so I just assumed it was a gar. What do I know? That's a big flathead though. Come on, bud. Hey, I think he's actually hooked in the corner. Wow, that's a really big, really big. Come here. Yep. Let's get you. Absolute slob. Okay, so I can see the J, so we'll get that out. You can keep that treble. I think that's going to be the smartest way going about it, I think. Oh, he's got a forked whisker. That's kind of cool. I would have bet a lot of money that that was a gar. What do I know? Oh, I think we got it all back. Well, there's the bait. Wow. Not going to bother with a weight on him. He's big. He's broad. I don't think he's going to go the 5-0. I think he's close. But, yeah. We'll just hold him up, let you look at him, and then get him right back. Ow! He fought like a boss. Because he is a boss. That's an absolute tank. Easy. He fought like a boss. I was so sure it was not a flathead, and I'm pretty jacked that I was wrong. Oh, yeah, I don't think he's 50. I'm gonna guess low 40s, mid 40s. I'm gonna quit picking on him. Like I said, he's got that treble hook in him, so I want to give him his best chance of survival. We're gonna get him back. Yep. See you, buddy. Look at that mouth. No problem eating a 2-pound carp. See you, bud. I wonder if that was him both times. Like, that first bite was that classic flathead thump. Gar, I've noticed gar kind of do the same thing. I don't know. I'm learning. There's a lot to learn down here. It's a different fishery. It's a cool fishery. I like it a lot. Fish like that'll make me like it a lot, but yeah, I just don't know. Yeah, I got the big hook out. I mean, I could have kept him. If I would have kept him, he would have a 0% survival rate. Letting him go, he's got a chance. So, that's just my thought on there, I guess. Yeah, that is what he ate right there. Crazy. Night is made. It's early. We could get another one. We got another carp in there. So I guess we'll put it out. Might save him for gator guard bait tomorrow. That's that carp. Did he drop him? He dropped him. I genuinely think that was a flathead. I think it was sitting with it in its back of its throat. Like I think it swallowed it up to there. Knocked the treble hook out and never got the treble hook. Toss him back down. It's so ridiculous. Hopefully he comes back. He the real deal. I feel like I've been down this road today. That was pretty close. I don't like those chomps. He's carried it upriver a pretty good ways. Thought that was it. Obviously, I'm getting impatient. Oh, he dropped it. After all that, he dropped it. You gonna stay on? Maybe. Sprinting. Where you at, buddy? About to be at the boat. Oh, you stopped in that tree. No, you're on top of the water. You stopped to frolic on top of the water. Oh, you're grumpy. Come on, bud. What a goofy fight. What a goofy fish. Oh, stay out of that. Oh, you went in that tree. Seriously? I missed so many fish that I didn't give them the business like I probably should have. Oh, that'll work. Just busted the branch and got them out of it. Imagine it's a lot of these, just smaller versions. Or turtles. I guess turtles is a possibility too. He's hooked good. No reason to be a jerk. Just gonna get the hook out of you. Or try to. Man, you were hooked really good. Alright, guess we'll bring you in the boat as is. Oh! The boat rocked. And it's muddy. There we go. Yeah, I've had a pile of running drops and bite and not get it and all that other stuff. And I don't know, they might be small blues, turtles, gar. But he's a decent one. He fought funny, but he fought good. Yeah, I hear you. Au revoir. You like the goldfish. Had a dragonfly laying on my chest while I was asleep. But in my dreamy state of mind, I was convinced it wasn't a dragonfly. It was the largest hornet that's ever existed on this planet. And I woke up tearing my sleeping bag off of me, which was okay because it was getting warm in there anyway. I was wore out. I stayed up till like 1 o'clock or so, just rebaiting, had little gar or catfish or whatever just steal my goldfish left and right, and eventually I got wore out. There's a couple spots upriver that I thought looked almost good enough to camp on, and they probably were. I just didn't go camping on them, but I think we'll go throw a few baits out there, see what happens. Gotta gas up first. How you doing under there, Woody? Woody's a hot dog. Brought the fan for him. He's an old man. He's gonna be 12. He's earned a fan and then some. He's a freaking good dog. Actually, we'll flip flop these. Little boats like playing Tetris. That'll work. Now we need these. I brought way more gas than I needed because I wasn't sure how far I was going to go. If we wouldn't have had the rain delay, might have went a whole lot further. How much gas? Half gallon, probably. It's crazy how long you can run one of these motors on 5 or 6 gallon gas tank. I mean, I drove over an hour. No problem fitting all 5 gallons in. I'm glad I brought extra, or one more tank than I thought I'd need. Better have more than you need than not enough. That's a saying supposed to go different than that. I don't remember how, but that was not what I was intending. It's better to have more than you need, just in case. That also wasn't what I meant, but it was closer. Or what wasn't what I was getting at, but it was closer. So we're gonna go with it. There we go. Drink this water, because hydration's key. All right, let's go check them spots out. This is probably gonna be a snaggy mess, but I wanted to try it. Oh, that's a decent goldfish. They're one of the better goldfish I got. I'm gonna put them right on the base of the drop off, or try to. Woo! I'll be about right there. Definitely could be flatheads here, but this just looks like a blue cat kind of spot to me. Right on that seam. You know, the more I look at this spot, the more I'm thinking we probably should have came here last night. I mean, I can't complain when we caught the fish that we caught, but this is just more dynamic. I mean, we got this big brush pile here, and that's kind of the beginning of the drop off. It forces a lot of current through here. You still got a spot with reduced current here. You still got timber down there, although not a ton below the water, a little bit, but I'll come back and fish it one of these days. At night, that's what I'm saying. I'm fishing it now. I'm talking about fishing, sitting on it all night. There he is. He get kind of weird. He just hit it and ran to the side. Never truly pulled it down. Yeah, we changed the angle of the dangle. Instead of fishing behind it, I moved it in front of it. And this is a result. Oh, he ain't bad. Come on over here, bud. Try to flip you. Successful. I wanted one more catfish and I got one more catfish. Thanks for helping me out, buddy. I just wanted to sit in some heavier current blues when the water is hot. They're usually in the fastest current they can find. See you, bud. Now my floor is slimy. Perfect. Toss her back in there. Well, on that note, I think I'm going to call it a day. I wanted one more catfish, and I got one more catfish. I always imagine them being a little bigger than that, but, you know, I'll take what I can get. And we got a dandy last night, so definitely no complaining. I just wonder what it would have looked like if I would have had, you know, like a bunch of 5 to 8 inch goldfish or bigger sunfish or bullheads or, you know, just something to go with that big carp. I think we would have caught, you know, more. I don't know how many more, but I think we would have caught more. But who knows? Hindsight's 2020. All I know for sure was it was a good time. So I'm gonna switch it up. I'm gonna chase some dinosaurs because I haven't done that since I've been down here, and hopefully I get to hear some drag peeling. But that'll be another video if it works out. I had to make sure I wasn't getting a bite. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this one. If you liked it, hit the like button. If you want to see more, hit the subscribe button. Appreciate the heck out of you watching. Hope you catch a giant.